Hey guys, how's it going? So we're going to do a wicked weapon clear. We are not going to do it with the party of 4 or less. We're going to use 5 units just to make sure you can get that mystery crystal. So this mystery crystal is time limited, so let's make sure that we can get it, okay? For everybody who cannot use those top tier clears with the really good units or the crazy timings. Now I'm going to skip Cetra, Descendant, Aerith, and Luis because they don't have gear, so you just need them to be in their regular forms. EX0 is fine. That's it. Alright, so for DP Finas, they are geared enough. And then for Sieghart, we have Crimson Butterfly and Commando Captain Shield. Those are his only gears. We're going to show... So this trial specifically wants you to do limit bursts and bring in really good Final Fantasy Brave Exvius units. So we're going to use an Evo damage unit that does light damage, and Evo damage kind of gets around the defense and spirit, so it kind of like bypasses that because it's a third type of damage. And the only good Evo damage unit that we have in the Neo Vision Awakened category is Draconian Princess Fina. So we're going to use 2 of those. They can be both at EX1, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to start off with the lower geared one. Neither one of them have gear in their regular form. It's got Chores with Grandpa. Then we've got Black Brasilia, Braska's Staff, Minister's Coat, Ark's Hat, Ravenheart, Cursed Doll, Believing Until the End, Duty of the World, Inheriting One's Focus, and Originator of Final Summoning. So... what we really want is this stat right here, Evocation Damage Boost. That's the stat that you want to max out. Okay, so let's take a look. Evo damage, 240%. That's the stat you want to be able to max out. So any gear you have that can boost that. Alright, so let's take a look at the better geared one. Now, since we do have Luis in the party, I am using Luis's Vision card, a crimson colored light, so hopefully you do have Luis at EX0. We're using Indestructible Light, Duty of the World, Inheriting One's Focus, Originator of Subtle Summoning, Latvian, Black Roselia, Ravenheart, Facade of Balas, Rydia's Headband, and Minister's Coat. Okay, let's go in. It's a fairly easy rotation, and hopefully this will allow you guys to get the Mystery Crystal. Now, if you want to get the 4 turns or less, you've probably followed another guide and have already gotten that, but I'm trying to get you guys the Mystery Crystal they're having a lot of trouble. Alright, so we're going to start off. Sieghart is going to do Double Beautiful Shield, and he's going to do Cover, okay? It's a physical cover, and then he's just going to do Provoke, okay? So the enemy's going to target him, and he's going to do a physical cover. We're going to boost light damage to all allies. I'll go ahead and skip the animation. And Luis is going to do... let's see here. Do we want to do that? 3 turns? 3 turns? We'll be fine. If you're having trouble with Sieghart dying, you can do that now, but I'm going to wait to do that. Alright, so we're going to do Ionic Fire Blaster 3 times. Go ahead and fill up the LB gauge. And Draconian Princess Fina is just going to boost up her skills, and we will boost up our skills. Go into turn 2, Sieghart goes out, he covers a little bit, no problem. And Draconian Princess Fina can do her LB. Luis is going to do Incapacitate Target, which is a Spirit Break, and then we'll fill up the LB gauge a little bit. Cetra Descendant Aerith is going to quad. We'll do Wish to Save the Planet, which is Rod in Peril, so if a unit is hitting with a Rod equipped, they will be doing more damage. And then we're just going to do some defense and spirit buffs. Okay. Wait for all that to happen, and the 2 Draconian Princess Finas are just going to be hit at the same time. Great. Right. So then we're going to do Sieghart, and he's going to double cast. Now he's going to do Sweet Charm twice. Now, I'm going to kind of like sloppy do the next turn, just so you guys can see how to get past turn 3. Because turn 3, he can kind of do a wipe. So I'll go ahead and do what we need to do to get past turn 3. So we're going to do Double Beautiful Shield with Sieghart, and he's going to do Super Wink and Sexy Smile, okay? Super Wink and Sexy Smile. That's a cover, so he goes out and covers and protects the entire team, and then a 90% mitigation for himself. Okay? Luis can do LB fill. And we'll just not really chain them. Okay, so they didn't chain too good. That way we can go to turn 4. Alright, and Citra Descendant Aerith. Let's just make sure our buffs are still good. That's fine. So Sieghart's going to jump out. Now, we could have killed that turn, but I decided to let it go to turn 4 because turn 3 it can do a lot of damage if you don't do the Super Wink and the Sexy Smile. Alright, so let's go ahead and have Luis do her LB fill. And we can have Sieghart do the Sweet Charm. Fill the LB gauge. And we will have Draconian Princess Fina use her LB twice. Okay, and this will kill it. And there it is. You got the Mystery Crystal. Now you can take your, I don't know what you got, Esther, I'll say. You can take your Esther to level 120, level 130. All right. Hopefully this guide helped you guys a little bit. I'm going to show you another possible, like the really good geared version of Draconian Princess Fina right now. So if we were to have a sort of good geared version of Draconian Princess Fina, I'm just going to kind of speed run that version. So this is kind of like the best in slot for her. And I'll just do this run, just so you can see like the actual like damage she can output if you gear her to the teeth, that is. Alright, and let's boost her up. Okay, and have him chain a little bit. That move still doesn't do much damage. Alright, we go to turn 2. Alright, the well-geared Fina. Now, only one of them is well-geared. The other one is the same gear. Okay. And we will do Incapacitate Target. I'll wait. Alright. So, if you have a well-geared Fina, you can do that amount of damage per turn, which is a little bit more than Dark Rain. Alright, and Sieghart can do Sweet Charm. If I had them both well-geared, we would have killed turn 2. But again, it's 5 units, so. Alright, and we will just fill the gauge and finish it off. Alright, so he's finished off. So while I still can, I'll show you the gear for this one. This one has double Trident of the Oracle, Mary Top Hat, Rainbow Dress, Yuna's Necklace, Keepsake Locket, Everlasting Fortune, Originator of the Final Something, Duty in the World, and a Tiny Light of Hope. And then Wear of the Azure Crystal to get the max chain cap. Alright. But there you go. If you need a turn 4 clear guide, you've probably already cleared it. If you do not... If you have not, and you're having a lot of difficulty and you really want that 3000 Lapis, tell me in the comments below, and I'll try to come up with another strategy for you guys, okay? Alright. Much love, and peace.